Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Fairy Class. Today we're going to be making these hot air balloons for fairies. So this idea came to me when I was outside in my garden and we had these solar fairy lights, but somehow the wire got cut and they were all broken, so we just had them laying on the grass just waiting to be thrown away. And I just thought it looked like a hot air balloon. I know this is a random one and you probably haven't got these. Probably use a milk whisk or just wire to create the same thing. And for the basket as well, so I used another part of the light itself, but you just use whatever you've got around. That's always what I'm doing, just looking at what there is, what it could be. So if you had a yogurt pot, even the lid off a toothpaste or a shampoo bottle, anything like that, you can make the basket with it. This is another one. And they perfectly fit the size we made them, the tiny fairies we made last week. But you could make it for the size of whatever you've got.
So you're going to need something for the balloon shape and the basket, some string, scissors, paint. I'm using brown, white and yellow. You'll need a paintbrush here too. And your choice of fabric. Also a hot glue gun. First of all, I'm taking apart the light so that I have my balloon and my basket separate. Then, cut 4 equal lengths of string, about 2 to 3 centimetres long. These will connect the balloon to the basket. I'm tying them to the wire of the balloon at 4 corners, then gluing the other ends to the basket. Careful, this bit can be hot. Now I'm adding string to the top of the balloon so that it can hang. You could use fishing wire for this to give the illusion that it is really floating. It's time now to glue string to the bottom of the basket, all the way around. This makes it look like it's made of wicker, like a real basket. You must get an adult to help you if you're using hot glue. It can be very hot. Woohoo! It's starting to look like a hot air balloon now. Now I'm going to paint the basket and the string that ties the basket to the balloon. I'm using brown, white and yellow paint to make a basket sort of colour, but you can do any colour you like. Now we're going to add the fabric to the balloon. I've done some with patterned fabric, using recycled and scrap bits of fabric I have in my studio, but I've also left some without any fabric on at all, because I like the way the balloon looks when it is just the wire. This fabric I've chosen here is see-through and it's got stars on, so I thought it makes the most of showing off the look of the balloon and adding a pretty pattern too. I'm hot gluing the fabric along the wires of the balloon, individually in strips. This is quite fiddly and it takes some time. You could also use foil, cellophane, wrapping paper, or perhaps you have another idea. Now you can add your fairy, toy or character. I've got a little fairy going in here. She'll sit in the basket and she might hold on to the strings. Woohoo! Off we go!
Whee! So there you have it, your own fairy hot air balloon. Now you can hang these. I've got them hanging from my ceiling in my creative studio. You could hang them above your bed. You could make like a mobile with them all hanging. That would be awesome. Let me know what you do. Thank you for watching and I hope you'll join me again. Let me know what you want to do next time and fairy wishes to you all.